And in my sharing with you, and I'm glad the chairperson alluded to that. I thought I should just talk a bit about that. Basically what I'm saying is, historically, the challenges around local government have tended to be around service delivery, they have tended to be around governance issues, and in more recent times, they've tended to be all of the above, plus an incredible, terribly unbelievable political infighting and interfighting that paralyzes the entire system of governance. It still boggles the mind why we cut our nose to spite our face. It really does. But the point I'm making here is, when we are confronted by these, and I borrow the concept, wicked and complex challenges, we tend to go for this solution called 139 in a way such as one size fits all. And we do so in a very uncritical way. Now, to state the obvious, we know that in a number of instances, close-out reports have not been done. We know that, and that's how responsible leaders will become. We allow the administrator to come in, we allow the administration to exit, no close-out reports. So that when you come in after the administration, you really don't know what it is that you have to learn from, you don't know what it is that your base is going to be. But it's business as usual. And as we implore, as we use Section 139, what further boggles the mind is we do so terribly uncritically. It's discipline. It's discipline that we have to take because there is a pain somewhere. Whether it is appropriate or not, we do so. But even when we apply it, the way we apply it, we do so uncritically. I am not saying, please, I'm not committing constitutional heresy here. I am saying we do so uncritically. Mark my words. And therefore, we should not be surprised that problems remain the same. They may remain unresolved. And so we need to rethink the human, institutional, and capacity development that we need so that our outcomes resulting from Section 139 intervention demonstrate value add. Now, oftentimes the Auditor General talks about root cause analysis. And I've said very respectfully to the Auditor General, I agree, but I disagree. I agree with regard to the areas that the AG often identifies as root cause analysis. But I feel that we should be more thorough in our analysis. Give you a practical example. In one municipality whose name I shall not mention, and there could be a number of them, the Auditor General report says root cause analysis, vacancies remain and they are not filled. And that explains, of course, the underperformance. Subsequent to that, vacancies are filled, but lo and behold, underperformance not only continues, but deteriorates even further. Which raises a question around the root cause analysis. And that is why my argument would be to say, let us revisit root cause analysis and see if it cannot be more thorough than has been the case. Now, generally speaking, in our organizational life, I would like to delineate the kind of problems that we find. And you see there is a type 1, what is referred to as a type 1 problem, where you have a very clear definition and solutions to the problem are found. And everybody agrees this is the solution. My favorite example these days has become the question of listeriosis. When we had listeriosis not so long ago, the Minister of Health came, in my view, with a very simple solution. It was very effective. The Minister of Health says, remove the polony from the shelves. Simple. And that is a technical solution. Because you have associated the polony with the listeriosis, so just remove it so that you and I don't buy and eat it. There are two problems. Problem solvers agree on what the problem is, but they don't necessarily agree on how to solve it. And that happens in our daily lives, organizational lives. Type 3, high levels of disagreement as to what the problem is and what the solution is. So you can see the extent of disagreement is getting more and more. And of course, type 3 problem is often referred to as a wicked problem. Now let me go to type 1 and type 2, which the literature refers to as tame problems. These are problems that can be solved technically, because a technical logic exists, and therefore you can come up with a technical intervention and the problem invariably disappears.